All right, so we are back here. This is the first time that we are doing the 50s. Yesterday, I took the entire day off. I did the usual stuff. I did go swimming. I did do sauna stuff. I did walk around. And the interesting thing is I didn't do anything explosive like a sprint. I didn't do anything like pull-ups. I was like, no, I got to have a rest day. And I couldn't sleep. You know, I was still awake at 4:30 and I went to bed around 3 and I could always fall asleep like that. So today I've done the sprint. I've done some hops in the pool. I also will probably do some pull-ups. I might even do a speed walking. I don't know if I want to do sprints today. I did a quarter mile on Sunday. So anyways, let's get to it. I'm kind of interested because I think it was pretty decent. Well, we don't know. I haven't done 50s in 10 days because I did 10, 11, about 2 weeks. So this is first time back doing 50s. I just uploaded and scheduled the 16 days of 50s. I still am sitting on the 10-day of hundreds. All the files are done. I haven't stitched them together and uploaded them. So this is I don't know when this is going up, but we'll see. So let's see here. All right. We'll do that. We'll be generous. 322. 104, so that is 180. That's 202. And we don't even have to do that, but 3 times 60 plus 22. So it is 202.104. So that is our starting position. And where are we ending here? That's a good finish. I think we can see it as well. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, that frame got stuck. See this frame get stuck? Look at that. The next frame is stuck. It's no. It's one of these weird stuck frames. Okay, we're going to count it on that one then. That's almost certainly in without the stuck frames. Anyways, 620. Ooh. Is that good? I forget the pattern here because it's 322, 623. We'll see. And again, this is the first one back, no pressure. I mean, it better be good. But other than that, 6 times 60 plus 23 plus 0.509, 383509 minus 202.104. We've had under 180, so this is not amazing, but okay. First one back, 22, 6, rounded up, 8, 6, 8. Okay, we'll take that. That's not bad for being back. 22:12 is our record. So this is good. This is acceptable. It was a good swim. It wasn't the best, obviously, but okay. It's off by half a second from, well, yeah, it's about off by a little bit more than half a second, but half a second from the best. It's a good solid finish, and you know, we could do a little faster maybe one day, but this is good for now. And I don't have much else to say. You know, I'll do some pull-ups. I'll do some speed walking today maybe, and yeah, that's gonna be it. All right, so this is number 2. I did a bunch of pull-ups yesterday. I didn't do any running or any of the speed walking I wanted to mention. I just felt sufficiently tired, and I slept very well. I kind of woke up early, but I was able to fall back asleep. But the point is today, I was a bit tired when I went down. The power went out and all this stuff before, and maybe I'll do a video on that, but probably not. The point is I was a bit tired, so if it's not that fast today, it's like, yeah, I guess it's just one of those days, but let's just see where I left. Yeah, we could do this one. So that is 358.204. Okay. So that is 3 times 60 plus 58, 238.204. All right, let's see where we finish. Okay. Okay, definitely that one. So that is 701. Oof, that's a bit slower. I can kind of tell. Anyway, 7 times 60 plus 1 plus 0.33, crap, 330. So that is 421.330. All right, minus 238.204. Oof, that's ugly. Okay, well, it's still in the 22, so I'll take that. 22.89. Given that I was I was a bit tired, it's like it's not that bad. You know, it's still not that bad. Let's see here. Yeah, so I did a bunch of hops in the pool after that yesterday, and a 22.68, 22. It's really 0.2 of a second slower. I'll take that. You know, plenty to improve here, but 22.89, that's good. That's good. Anyways, yeah, it's a quick one. I think that's it. I'll probably do some pull-ups today. I kind of feel like it. And yeah, that's it for now. And yeah. All right, so we are ready today. Today I felt pretty good. I didn't feel too tired after dinner. And in fact, I felt so good, we're doing 2 50s today. And it felt pretty good. The water was still pretty high. I don't know. It should have been a bit lower, but maybe that helps. It wasn't cold though, so that's unfortunate. We'll see. I would be shocked if it's not better than yesterday or even the day before that. So this is the third day. We're doing 2. I'm going to guess the first one, I would be shocked if the first one is not better than both, which was a 22, well, we could look it up. 22.6 and 22.8. 8.968. I would be not surprised if the second one is better than both. And I did maybe 7 minutes in between. Okay, I would not be shocked. But let's see for sure. So the first one is over here. All right. Let's see, definitely that one. 520.456. Let's do that. 5 times 60 plus 20. That is 320.456. Is that correct? Yes. All right. And then let's see. We're going to end somewhere. Oh, that's my hand already over there. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, that's a tough one. Man, my phantom hand is just... Okay, I'm going to say like that one's actually... Like, yeah, let's just say that one. It is tough. 822. Unfortunately, I don't know how. We'll see. It's not too bad, but... All right. 8 times 6 plus 22 plus 0.147. So that is 502.147 minus 320.456. Really? Well, I felt this was going to be better. I mean, it's not horrible, but given that I felt so much better, you know, 22.71, really? I was really feeling like this one was going to be super good, but all right, we'll take it. All right, number 2, because again, I was feeling so good. We did number 2, but all right, well, that's fine. Oh, no. Oh, it's out of fucking focus. I think this is the first time we've had an out of focus one. Oh my God, that's awful. I think we're going to be able to decipher this, but it's out of focus. Yeah. Let's go with this one. God, the conditions I have to work under is just outrageous. Okay, 220.634. I'm not even going to use a calculator. That's 120. So 140.634. This is so obnoxious, you know. Yeah, let's follow the blur with the flashing red light, for fuck's sake. I mean, it is unbelievable. I'm going to call it there because so this is probably my finger over here. All right? I'm going to call it that because God knows. Well, where was it here? Hold on. See, look at that. We can actually see, even here it's a bit blurred because I don't know why, but you can see that this is my finger right here. This is my arm, and this is my wrist or something, right? Ugh. It's the fun game of what the hell's happening. All right. 525. Okay, this isn't going to be that much worse, so that's good. 754. So that is 6 times, or 5 times 60, plus 25.754. So that is 325.754 minus 140.634. Divide by 8. 20, well, that's a number, that's a second one, so that's fine. 2314. Okay, well, you know, I am a bit disappointed because I thought the first one was going to be really good. It was okay, but given that I felt pretty decent. Now, maybe if the water was a little bit colder, maybe it was a little too high. It was too bouncy. Who knows? But, I mean, it was kind of this. I don't know the first day. Was the water level high and was it kind of warm? I don't remember. But so this is day number 3. We did 2. Bit disappointing, but that's right. It was the first one, and the one that counts was still under 23, so I'll take that. Let's compare it to, we did it in September, right? And I also did pull-ups last night, so that also, let's see, when did we do the 50s? Was it the second week of, or second half of September? Yes. 22, 9, 7, 22, 8, 9, 23, 22, 7, 24, 2. Okay, so we're still doing a little bit better. 22, 9. We're still better by, you know. 22, 42. See, but look at this bullshit. So we do a bunch of this the day before, and then we're still doing a PR over here. And then we did this one. This one was really good, yeah. So, no, it's okay. I mean, a 22.71 was still pretty good last time. I'm going to average, not right now because it's super boring, but I'm going to add all these together and see what the average is for the series. Right, when we did, yeah, for the 16. I'm going to do the average of those. Anyways, I think that's it for now. And, yeah, that's it. It's not too bad. This is good. 22.71. Again, it felt like it was going to be better. It genuinely did, but I can't tell these things. So that's what it is. And, yeah, that's it. All right, so we have swim number 4, I think. I was feeling a little bit worse today than yesterday. I mean, not much, but I was feeling a little overconfident, as we all know, yesterday. And maybe it's like, okay, the whole point of doing these just one sprint a day, or I guess yesterday too, is just to go all out. And a lot of it is kind of psychological. A lot of it is just we got to go all out. And I think I've been a little more just getting used to this, and whatever. We'll see what it is today. I think I pushed it a little more today. I guess we'll see what it is. I don't know how to predict these, but we'll see what it is. So I think the screen's a little off. No? Hold on, let me see this. All right. So let's see here. We can do that one. 348.268. So that is going to be 60 times 3 plus 48, 228.268. All right. So let's see where we land. Oh, it's a leaf. Look at that. Haha. Anyways. Oh, that's a good shot. We finally can see it really well. I think that's good too. That is 649. Okay, it's not horrible. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be like 181 or something. 6 times 60 plus 49. 409.452 plus 452 minus 228.268. 181, as I said, 181.84 divided by 8. Okay, 2265 rounded up. So that's okay. I mean, again, we're sort of, I kind of wish we could break through this. You know, it's a little better than yesterday, but by, what, half a tenth or something? Let's see here. What are we opening? All right. So yeah, 2271. So it's by half of a tenth, 5/600ths. So it's the best one we've had so far, but it's really been kind of very clustered. You know, in the 6, 7, 8s, 9s. Did we have a 9 here? I forget what I even looked at. So 89, 71, 68, 65. It's fine. I kind of wish we were improving a little bit, but that's fine. Now, to be fair, the water was still a little high, which is obnoxious. You know, I don't think it helps because the you can kind of see it here, the lane ropes. Even if we just see it when it's not splashing, you see it's like on top of the lane ropes here. So I think it produces a bit more bounce in the pool. And the pool was a little bit less warm today, but it was still a little too hot. This is the colder outdoor pool, which I always didn't like before I was doing sprints every day because it's just too cold to swim in if you're going slow. But for sprints, it would be really good to have like 75 or even 72. It'd be a nice quick pace. And I think in the winter we'll get around to that when it gets a little cooler. But 2-2's okay. It's good. I mean, yes. Now hold on. I don't know if we can bring this on the screen because I did something yesterday. I graphed the 50s and the 100s that we've done. Let me try to add this here. I totally forgot to do that. Let me add this. Add window capture. Let's put Excel. All right, Excel. Okay. Should be coming through. It's the very top one, you son of a bitch. It's literally, it should be coming through. All right, you know what? Let me exit. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Well, I don't know. There we go. Not sure why that happened, but all right. All right, so let's try to, is that big enough? I don't know. All right, so let's do that. So that was the 50s here. And the 50, the average was 2269 for the 50. And you can see a nice visual graph of it. It kind of goes down. I mean, there's a big down. There's the 2212. That's the record to beat. That was really good. We had a couple 22.4s. And then on the hundreds, I used the second one shoot. What did I do here? Oh, no, I used the second ones. Are we... What the hell is going on here? Shouldn't be doing that. No, I don't know why it's flashing, but that's fine. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever. So on the last one here, I used the second one because there was some turbulence in there. I used the better of the three. But anyways, here, it's obnoxious. Let's scroll down. Oh, that is annoying. These are the hundreds, so same thing here. It kind of went down and then it went back up. Now, that was because I had some food-related issues. My stomach was upset on the 53s, and we never really recovered. But that's fine. You do it every day. Take a little bit of a break, and that's what we're doing. But I did these charts. They're kind of fun. So anyways, that's it for now. All right, so this is swim number 5. And let's see how it goes. I was a bit more tired today, but I felt really nice on top of the water, especially on the first 25 down. So we'll see how it is, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Who knows? I can never predict these things all that well, but let's see what it was. Right. Yeah, let's go with that one. So that is 312.814. So that is 180, but let's just do it anyways. Plus 12, so that's 192.814. Okay. And let's see where we come in. Is there a big wave? Oh, that's cool. Let's see that in slow motion. I think it hit the microphone. Anyways, let's see here. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to see this too well. Oh, I think we can just barely make it out. Okay, I think we're going to say... Oh, it's a repeated frame again. I don't know how the camera keeps doing this. Like, this is a repeated frame. This, and I'm going to click right, and that right. Yeah. So we're just going to call it this one because, right, 614. Ah, well, you know, 312, 614. It's going to be slightly worse than yesterday, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to guess 22.7, you know, just from how I've been. Right, that's fine. Let's take a look at it. 6 times 60 plus 14, 374.511 plus .511 minus 192.814. It's basically the same. Divide by 8. Hey, look at that. I said 22.7, 22.71. So that's pretty good. Unfortunately, it wasn't, like, I was a bit more tired today. So yesterday it was 65, it's 71, which is the same as there. We are really getting stuck here. I was hoping, especially after the 22.4s and 22.1 that one time. Look, the pool is probably a little bit like half an inch lower. It still isn't chilly. It still isn't cold. So we'll see when it gets a little cooler how it goes. But this is fine. It's good we're kind of camping out here at this time. But, you know, this is number 5. We'll do a few more, and then we'll see what happens. And, yeah, that's it for now. All right, so this is number 6. Let's do a quick one. It doesn't even matter how I felt before. I swam this fine. We'll see what it is. I can't even predict it, and let's see. So let's just get to it. All right, let's count that. That is 328.875. So that is going to be, yeah, 3 times 60 plus 28. 3 times 60 plus 28. That is 208.875. All right, and then we go Yeah, we can go with that. 620. Ooh, 628,036. So it's 328, and this is 628 below that. And that's the pattern. If it's 3 minutes apart, it's going to be good. So this is going to be under 2.5 or 22.5. Ooh, okay. And again, like what am I doing differently? And I think we're talking tenths of a second, so who cares anyways? But okay, all right. This is in fact, if we do this, well, that's fine. We'll go with that. All right, so let's do that. 6 times 60 plus 28 plus 0.36. So that is 388.036. Now this is going to be under 180, which is very good. 208.875. Again, we have to divide. Ooh, that's good. That's good. We got to divide by 8 because it's the slow motion stuff. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. I said 225. Yeah, okay. It rounds up, unfortunately. 2240. Round it up. Okay. So that's good. We haven't seen something this low in a while. Swim number 6, very productive. Nothing else to say. You know, the water wasn't cold today. I had some hurricane food left over. I bought some chili a while back, and I'm kind of, getting rid of it. It's still fine. So I had some of that, and I mixed in some of my own meat, some lean ground turkey. So a pound of that and a cup of that. So that was like probably 2 pounds of food in me. I try not to eat any more for dinner, but it was a pretty lean 40-something% protein meal. With the very lean turkey and the more fatty chili, no beans. It was really good. I think I'll do that more. Maybe tomorrow I'll add some fish to it. Because I bought some very cheap tilapia, who knows? It's like $1 or something. They always put the discount meat out at night. And I actually went some club soda, but they never have it at night, so they always sell out. But I got some cheap fish. So I'll either freeze that or who knows, doesn't matter. But the point is that, okay, 22.4. Again, why this was substantially faster than the other ones, we'll never know. But it's good. 22.4 is good. It didn't feel, like it's better. It didn't feel like it. If this would have been 22.8 or 22.7 like the other, I would have been like, yep, that's what it is. But this is 22.4. So here we are. And this was pretty good. I wish I could be like, oh, today was better because, I don't know. I was out an hour and a half sunbathing yesterday. There was no sunbathing. You'd think that would drain me a little more. Nope. So who knows? I probably felt better. There was that one day where I was feeling very overconfident. Nope. This is the best one of the series so far, I think. Is it? I think so. Let's look at this. So this is number 6. So 22. Yep, this is it. 26, 8, 89, 71, 60. By far. All right, so we'll take it, and that's it for now. All right, so this is now at number 7, I think. All right, well, let's see how this one goes. Again, I have no ability to predict. Yesterday was a 22.4. That was pretty good because we've been a little higher. So that was pretty good. Let's see how this goes. We can do this one. So 416.040. That is 4 times 60 plus 16. 256.040. Let's do... Oh, okay. Ah, look at that. Yeah, that's clearly... I guess, or... Looks like that's connecting. So, oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Now, it does matter where we touch because... See, that's clearly right. Let's go with that. It doesn't. So I like it because, again, so from my point of view, it's 416 and this is 716. And that is really on the dot. You know, that's a really good one. 140. So if it lines up like it's exactly 3 minutes, it's going to be like 22 and a half, which is still pretty good. And I kind of did one of those short things, short flip turns where my hand couldn't quite reach. So that kind of fucked it up a little bit. This could have been a little faster, but I think this is going to be, pretty good. I had a whole bucket of smoothie just right now. It was obscenely. It was 48 ounces. It was insane. 7 times 60 plus 16, 436.140 plus 140. Okay, minus 256.040. Yep. What did I say? 2251. So that still is better than last week's average. Okay, it's helping to keep this week's average down. Again, we haven't seen any really super good ones. We haven't broken the 2212. Now, 2212, we had 22.4 yesterday. We had 22.4142. I think 22.4 is the second best one. Yesterday was the second best one by 100th. Actually, we could take a look because, right. Don't save. Let's open this. I also did a bunch of pull-ups yesterday as well. I'll probably do them today because my shoulder and nothing else really hurts. So that's good. So at 2240. Now let's see here. Those are all the 50s. 2245, 2241. I think this is the second best one. This is the PR, and then 42, I think, was right. So yesterday's was actually the second best of all time by 100th. So that's not too bad. And we haven't had any 22.3 somethings, 22.2s. It was 22.12 and 22.40. So that's the outlier, but it's good. We've seen it. We've done it. And again, today was good because I did a bunch of pull-ups yesterday. I did a walk before. I didn't do sunbathing. So it's, so it was still at the end of the day. I was not like, I didn't feel super amazing about it, but it was still pretty good. I'll take 2251. That's a good new normal to settle into. Anyway, so this is, I think, number 7. I think it's number 7. Let me check right here. It is number 7, yes. So, yeah, that's pretty good. 2251, we'll take that. And, well, hold on. Let's see here. So, just to reacquaint ourselves, the AA time for currently 17 up, 2259 is AA, meaning top 8%. I'm 40 years old, for fuck's sake. And I'm in the top 8% just even today, just off the side of the pool, just after dinner. I had my hurricane food again. I had a can of chili and a pound of lean turkey meat. It's 40-something% protein. I had it yesterday, had it today. It's really good. It's 2 pounds of food. And then I have a bucket of smoothie right now. I had a breakfast too. I actually measured the smoothie weighed about 30 ounces by weight, and it was 48 ounces by volume. It's like almost 2 pounds. So I had a 2-pound dinner. I had some yogurt, 2 pounds of smoothie. I had almost a pound of cottage cheese. I had a banana. How much food am I eating every day? I don't know where I'm even on this, but anyway, so 2259 is good. And then when I was a swimmer back in the old days, this actually would have counted. 2279 is the cutoff for AAA, top 6%. 2279, and that is, right, I would have been top 6% easily, just with this, easily. So anyways, that's it for now, and yeah, the next cutoff is 2169 AAA current or 2179 for quadruple A 20 years ago. I hope to hit that. That's not unreasonable. It's Well, it's about maybe 0.3 of a second away, right? Let's see here. What's the easier one? 2179. 2179 minus 2179 minus 2212. 1/3 of a second. That's doable. That's a better dive. It's slightly faster. I mean, it's literally slightly faster. I mean, it's what? 21 over 79 by 2212. Yeah, it's like a 1.5%. Okay. So I think we can do that. Just move your arm just 1% faster. That's it. Is that doable? We'll see. Anyways, that's it for now. And right. All right. I think it's number 8. And it's going to be good. I think. I usually can't predict these, but here's what I know. I was perfectly in the mood. Now, today I had one hell of a day. I was running all over town. The filter. I've already done a video on this. It's going to be called, let me see. It's already in the queue to be, it's already uploaded. It's scheduled on YouTube. It is going to be coming out. It's going to be 811 filthiest filter in the world and other errands scheduled for October 23rd. So today was a hell of a day, but I was able to go to the pool. I actually had to, this is not in the video. Even though I boosted the car earlier this afternoon, it didn't start. So I'm an expert now. Within 100 seconds, I was able to start the car. Okay, and I'm gonna go to the mechanic tomorrow about the battery, the AC, the other thing that I wrote down, the alignment check. It's gonna be good. But today I just felt perfect. This was good, and I actually swam 2, as we can see. There's 2 tabs here. The second one, we'll see what it is. With the first one, I will be sorely disappointed. But again, I had kind of a tough day. I was running all over the place. When I was taking the filter out, the cabin filter, I got a cramp in my hip. It didn't really come up during the swimming, but I can still sort of feel it. But I think this was one hell of a great swim. I will be disappointed if it's not really good, okay? Like, our best is 2212. 2240 is what we did like 2 days ago. That's the second best. And 2241, 42, we have those as well. Nothing in between. If it's not in between that, I will be disappointed. But then again, we did it, whatever. Let's see. So, okay, so let's go with that. 238, 944. Now, the other thing is it's exactly 22.5 if it's 3 minutes apart. So if it's 5:38 or below, it's 22.5. But we did that yesterday, and I didn't feel that great about it. Today, I was hyped up. I got it. So let's see what it is, though. All right. Ugh. I can't fucking see it. Maybe that. All right. Yep. 536, 8808. Now, you know what? Can we? You know what? No, we'll multiply these out. So 2 times 60 plus 38. So that's a 158.944. And then 5 times 60 plus 36 plus 808. That is 336,808 minus 158.944. 177. Yep. Divide that by 8. Yep. 22-23. So I said it. I will be disappointed if it's not between. I didn't think it's not a record. It's the second best, and it's finally in between the 40s and the teen, the best one I've had. Okay, it's not a record, but I'm very happy with this because I felt it. You know, I felt this one. And if I didn't have such a shitty day, this would have been probably a record today. You know? I forgot to mention, I had a terrible sleep. My bad moods have returned, so I went to bed around 3, which is fine for me. I was still awake at 6, okay? So I didn't sleep very much. I had a bunch of shit to do all day, and this is the second best, very close. A tenth of a second within right, 22:23. Now, so this is fun. What did we get on the second one? This was 10 minutes later. Okay, just a couple laps back and forth, very slow, nice and easy. What is number 2? Okay, let's check out number 2. Yeah, let's go with that one. Yeah, we can still clearly see. Well, I mean, technically, I don't know. We'll go with this one. It's fine. Thankfully, we're talking half of a hundredth of a second. So 206.344. So I'm not even going to use a calculator. It's 126.344. Now, the second one, I did feel a lot more winded, and I felt like I was swimming in concrete a lot more. I don't know what it's going to be, but I don't care. You know, we swam a second one, but the first one was so good that 10 minutes later, I felt, that it was still pretty slow. So obviously it's not going to be as good. But let's see. Okay. Man, what is with my hand? It's a break on it, It's just, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like breaking myself. Okay, that's probably it. So 206.512. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's over 3 minutes, so that's not going to hold. That's fine. So that is 5 times 60 plus 12 plus 396. 312, 396 minus 126.344. 186. Yep, that's what it is. But that's fine because this is number 2. Okay, 23:25. So that's good. And the reason it's good is because it does show that on the first one, I went all out. I didn't hold anything back. 22:23. That's fucking good. Let's compare to the notes here. So 22:23. Yeah, 22:79 is AAA from 20 years ago. 22:23 is well beyond that. Now, let's see here. I'm not really... Do we want to waste time on that 22:23? Do we want to waste time? We've looked at stuff when it was 22:12, so it's not better than that. So it's okay. You know what? We'll look at one time today. What is the next... You know what? Let me see. Because I've written down former teammates of mine. Who would I be? I would need to hit... A 22:09 is the next thing. We did 22:12. 22:09 is a guy I used to know. The next one is 21:91, 21:69, and 20:30. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but 20:36 is the fastest guy on the team when he was swimming in college. So that'd be. I mean, 21:69 really is not that far. It's half a second, and that would be really nice, And again, I think we're doing pretty well. I don't know if I'm going to complete 10 or 15. I think it's 15 because why not? I like doing these. I do look forward to doing these videos. It's fun to just do one and then clown around, and I'm getting better. Especially with yesterday and the day before yesterday, today's average, it's going to be a little bit of an improvement over the last 15. I don't know if I want to get back into the hundreds. That's kind of boring, and it's way too long distance for me, as it turns out. But I kind of want to get under 50 on that. I think that's doable, But anyways, I think that's it for now. And, yeah, that's it. So we did pretty well. And, 22:23. So it wasn't a fluke. 22:12 was not a fluke. We're very close to that. And again, today was not the ideal day. It was ideal right when I got there and I got myself in the mood, but 22:23, it could have been better. Could have been better. Maybe it will be some other time. So that's it for now. All right, so I think it's number 9. Let's see how it is. I wasn't as pumped up and hyped up today, so it's going to be all the more interesting to see how that matches to yesterday's second best, 22-23. All right. So let's see how this goes. All right, so that is 304.077. So 3 times 60 is 180, 184.077. And let's see how we touch. I think it's going to be a pretty ugly touch, but... Yo, that is awful. Look at that. I don't know why I constantly break myself like that, although we can very easily see it. That's definitely touching. 603, 304. This isn't that bad. This is going to be right under 250 or 2250. That's a surprise, you know? So that's good. Because it's 304 and 603. So we know the pattern here. I know the pattern. So 6 times 60, 360. Yes, 360, so 360, 323. We don't even need a calculator for any of these except to do this. 363.323 minus 184.07. 179, it's under 180. And divide by 8. Oh, my goodness. So 2241. This is like 2240, I think, was the previous second best. We've had a 2241 before. So this is probably the third or fourth. So this is good. You know, I think this is very good. I'm very happy with it because I really wasn't that pumped up. You know, so it's only off by less than 0.2, and I wasn't that pumped up. I was a bit more tired after dinner. Yeah, and I tried to get my car fixed today. The guy was like, well, you know, drop it off tomorrow night because I can't get to it until Friday. You know, the battery issue. I've already put up a video about the original battery issue and the filter and everything, but the battery's still problematic. I had a hard time cranking it 2 or 3 times today. To the pool, from the pool to the mechanic. I do have a booster, so it's ready. It's just kind of obnoxious to have to use it. The AC is also not working, but it's kind of the end of October. But I want to get that fixed anyways, so we'll see. This year has been the year of fixing the car because the tires got shredded, so the alignment thing, that cost like $1,600. Holy shit. Or was it $60? I don't know. So it's one of those things, but cheaper than a new car, I suppose, so... But I'm very happy with 2241 because that is, that's pretty good. You know, I like it. You know, that's surprisingly good. So hopefully we left the upper 22s behind. And yeah, that's it. All right, so this is swim number 10. I think we're going to do 15. In this series again. So this was fun. I went out of my way to go super fast. We'll see how it goes, but I went fast. It felt good. We'll see what it is. You know, so right. Oh boy, that's disgusting. Anyways, so let's see here. 355.926. So that is 3 times 60 plus 55, 235.926. All right. And then let's go. I need, you know, I need to like dip my hands in ink, you know, in black ink, so I can see where the hell I touch. It's truly marvelous as to how. That's definitely a bent hand. Okay, so again, that's like the middle of my fingers right here. That's the tip of my fingers. And once again, I'm doing this stupid breaking thing. I don't know why I keep doing this. I need to focus a little better on this. Okay, that is the tip right here of my fingertips. In fact, this is right here. This right here is my middle finger. That's my ring finger, pinky finger. So that most likely, even that touches from when I'm just going to count that because it's obnoxious. Okay. So 355, 926. This is 655, 895. So this is just under 2.5, 22.5. Maybe it rounds up to it. So that's pretty good. I like that. You know, once again, we're doing pretty well. 6 times 60 plus 55 plus 895. All right, 415.895 minus 235.926. That's right. And okay, what did I tell you? It rounds up to 2250. And we did what, 50? Oh, I did a quarter mile, or not quarter mile, a 2-minute speed walking session yesterday, which we'll see on the screen, hopefully. Let me see. Is it showing? Yes. So we did a speed walking session yesterday, and it's the record so far. 6.3 miles per hour was the average speed at a pace of 9 minutes and 26, 9 minutes and 26 seconds per mile. Again, speed walking. So that's a very brisk, very awkward looking thing. Like I'm, I don't know. It looks awkward, I'm sure. But the point is, yesterday we did 2041. We did 2050 today, which is still pretty good. I like it. Again, I wasn't as hyped up. Like, this was really good. I could feel it. So, but 2050 will take it. It's still pretty good. In fact, can we show that? No, we'll do that. We'll do that later. But this is number 10. I like this. 2250 is good. Today's going to be a different night for me. I dropped off the keys, the spare keys, at the car place. I just today what went up was the air filter with the gross air filter I was holding up. I finally dropped the car off. I was there on Wednesday. Today's Thursday. And yesterday the guy said to drop off the keys on Thursday, drop off the car Friday night after it's closed, and then they can work on it first thing Friday. AC. Do I have the paper here? I think it's right here. Oh boy. Yeah, it's the AC. The battery's like you have to crank it super hard, and then the alignment check from way back when. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to have to drive there and walk back at night, so that's going to be great. And but they always do a decent job, so whatever. But so, anyways, hopefully the car will be fixed on Friday. And then I can pick it up or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of obnoxious. So we'll deal with it. It's going to be really good. And, yeah, I mean, the AC is like, even today, it was like 75 or 80. And at 4 at the highest setting, it just was barely making a difference. So anyways, we'll figure it out. And, yeah, that's it for now. All right, so this is, I think, number 11. Yes, it's number 11. I was a bit more tired today. I got the car out of the shop, and then we'll do a whole video on that. It's not yet done. I have to go back for the AC. Oh my God, who cares? And then they put the battery on weird. It's all wobbly. It's like it's supposed to be strapped down, right? Well, we'll figure this out. But for today, Saba was a little more tired than usual. Not like super tired, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not the best. It's fine. We'll see what it is, and then we'll take it from here. So, all right, let's go with that. 625.700. So that is, we waited a bit to record this, huh? 6 times 60, 360 plus 25, 385.700. And then let's see. My hands are going to be horrible again. It's going to be breaking like crazy. Look at that. It's not that bad, actually. Okay, we can see a pretty clear. Where's my tip of my finger? Okay. What? That bubble on my ring finger is obnoxious. I don't know. Let's see that. That is 927. Okay, so this is going to be slower. That's fine. 253. So 9 times 60 plus 27 plus 253 minus, let me write this down, 257, 253 minus 385.700. That's not too bad. We'll take that. Okay, it's not that bad. 2269, nice. Okay, so it is a bit slower. So I felt that, but it's not that much worse. It's okay. We'll take it. Nothing else really to say about it. It's in some ways that it's this, it doesn't inspire me more to swim faster because it's like, this isn't too bad. So, but I should swim faster. I should be more, whatever, but we'll figure it out. 269 is good. We've done now 11. We haven't broken the record. We've done a second best, a 223, but 212 is our best from a month ago. So that's kind of sucky that it's not like, okay, we got to beat that a little bit, right? Well, we have 4 more days. I'm definitely doing at least 15. Maybe I'll take a short break, and that's it. So that's it for now. We'll do it a bit short, and yeah, that's it. All right, so this is, let's see, number 12, I want to say. Yes, number 12. Now, today I wasn't tired. It was good. I wasn't like super hyped up for it, but I felt really a good tired after I was done with it. So we'll see. I can't really predict these, but I think it's going to be okay. Let's see. I mean, even yesterday it was 22.5. I would be I had a bucket of my smoothie bucket after swimming. It was about 48 ounces. It's massive. And the point is, I had a lot of it, and I'm burping like a cow now. But the point is, even yesterday, I felt better today than yesterday. So, I don't know. The water still wasn't like super cold, which would help in a sprint. But let's just see. I think it's going to be better than yesterday, but we'll see because that's what we're doing. So let's see. Let's see. Where are we? Yeah, let's go with that one. So 620.729. So 6 times 6 plus 20, 380.729. Once again, we have to decipher. So that's my middle finger right here. And let's see. Let's go with that one. Oh, wow. 924. That's surprising. That's going to be a lot slower than yesterday. That is shocking. Are we sure we have the... Yeah, we do. Anyways, I can't predict these fucking things, so let's just get it over with. But it's not going to be... It's really not. It's really not going to be good because I see what the number is, so that's fine, but 564, 342. Well, that's surprising, but that's where we are, so yeah, that's surprising. This is probably the worst one we've had so far. That is surprising. That's a shocking stinker. So it's not horrible, but we had so we had 69 yesterday, 50, but it still felt better than yesterday. But it's not. So that's the worst one. We barely got under 23. We started with 68, 89, 71, 65, 71, 40, 51, 23, and I felt really good about that. Okay. 41, 50, 69, we're just slowing down. I don't know. I'm not sure what was happening here. But that's fine. We did it. It felt good. It wasn't that good, but anyways, that's it for now. And yeah, so I'll complete the 15 just for that, and we'll do 3 more, and then I'll start doing the paddles. You know, I have not done paddles in a long time. In fact, we can actually look it up. Paddle. The last time we did paddles at the beginning of September. Now, that was a record. And that's it. So we left on a record. Now, the paddles were always faster. So if we look at here, we did a 49. That was the record then for paddles. Then I broke the record for not paddles, 22:55. But we're now down to 22:12. So it would be entirely plausible that we could be in the 21s with at least paddles on. Because even without a dive, it's just faster to have those dinner plates on because you can pull water better. So I want to do those actually. Because again, we haven't done that in 2 months almost. So anyways, I think that's going to be after these, but I'll do 3 more of these just to finish the 15. And then we'll probably jump straight into paddles because that's just what it is. Anyways, I think that's it for now. And I didn't even do pull-ups yesterday, right? So it's not like, oh my good. Oh, did I? No, I didn't do pull-ups yesterday. I did them before, and it wasn't even that great. That's fine. It was so shockingly kind of slow today because it felt better than yesterday for sure. You know, that's just what it is, and that's fine. 3 more, and that's it for now. All right, so this is number 13. Yes, we forgot to cut. Okay, this is number 13. It was the worst, which isn't too bad, but it felt like it was going to be better than the day before. It wasn't. So we'll see what it is. I felt a little worse today, relatively, but you never know with these things. It would be great if everything was under 23. We could say, all right, 15 under 23, but we'll see what it is. We've had better days. We'll see. So that's because I have no way to guess these, unfortunately. I'm just often very off. But let's see what it is. So we're going to start somewhere here. Whoop. All right, definitely that one. 649.597. So that is 6 times 60 plus 49. So that is 409.597. All right, let's see where we land here. Oh, boy. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I think we'll see that pretty well. These have been so bad. I cannot see these. I don't know what the problem is. Okay, that's the tip of my finger. That's most likely touching. If we see it, because right here, hold on. That's my fingertip, right? Yeah. Okay, that's definitely touching. That is 951. So that's not, I think that's a little better than yesterday. It's a little more than 2.5. It's 2.6-ish. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but this isn't that bad. This is probably a little better than yesterday. So 9 times 60 plus 51 plus 672 minus 409.597. Okay, divide by 8. Okay, all right. I mean, it felt worse than yesterday, but it's better. 22 rounded up 76. So we'll take that. You know, I certainly felt worse today than I did yesterday, and yet it's better. So, yesterday I thought it would be better than the day before, and maybe even the day before that, and then, so I have no capacity to judge this. Now, there are days where I'm really hyped up. There's very few. I wish I could recreate that situation every time. There's certain parts of the day where I'm kind of feeling that, but I can't just jump into the pool, and it doesn't last very long. So it's one of those things. Anyways, I'm happy with it, 2276. So we'll do 2 more, and then we'll start maybe a paddle set. Maybe I'll take a break. Maybe I'll do a couple sprints. I've been neglecting my running sprints, so we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a quarter mile. We'll do a couple other short sprints. I like even shorter sprints than that, but I mean, quarter mile technically isn't even a sprint, but we'll do it. And at some point, especially when it gets a little bit cooler, because it's the end of October now, so it's going to be cooler here in Houston. I actually want to do a mile again. I think the last time I did a mile was over a year ago. I've been doing super short sprints everywhere, but I still want to have a mile. You know, I especially after all of these short swims and everything, how good am I at the mile? You know, would my mile suffer from it? Not that, you know, we'll just see. But anyways, this is pretty good. 22:76. We'll take that. Again, I felt worse today than I did yesterday, and it's better by, 0.2. So that's what it is, and we'll take it. So that's it for now. All right, so swim number 14. I don't know, sort of tired, but not really. The main issue today is I went and picked up the car. The AC is fixed. That video will be up before this one, so whatever. But the point is, I don't know. I hope it's under 23 because it would suck. You know, the problem is when I dove in, I was a little off. I think I raised my arm a bit weird, so that probably slowed me down a bit. But other than that, I think it was okay, so who knows? We'll see. I did wait a long time to dive in after I pressed record, so we're starting at 10 minutes here, because again, this is slow motion, and it's slowed down 8 times, but it allows us to do 240 frames a second, so it's pretty accurate. Let's go with that one. Okay, so 10:07.486. Let's see here. So 10 times 60. Plus 7, so that is 607.486. Wonderful. And let's see where we land here. Okay. That's a pretty decent... Oh, we can see that very well. This is the first time in a long time that we can see it pretty well. Yeah, we'll go with that. So that is 13:10. That should still be good. We'll see. It's not that bad, but we'll see. 13 times 60 plus 10. Okay, well, what am I doing? 13 times 60 plus 10 plus 2.60. So 790.260. Minus 607.486. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, 2284. Now 2 days ago it was 295 or something. So this is 285. We round up. So I'm okay with it. It's a little bit it's what it is. I mean, again, I was a bit, I think my arm or something, I kind of pulled it a bit wrong on the first after the dive, so that probably slowed it down. So this isn't too bad. This is doable. Number 14, I'm kind of getting tired of it. I'll do number 15 tomorrow. I'll try to hype myself up. I can't on command do it, but when I do, it's this 15 series, I got a 22-23. That's the best one we've done. Last time was a 22-12, I think it was. So we still haven't beaten that, which kind of sucks, but overall, I think these have been a little bit better. I've been kind of keeping track, but it's not that much better overall. The average is not that much better, but whatever, we'll figure it out. I'll do paddles. I'll do better with that because it's kind of a novelty. We haven't done them in a while, and that kind of trains me a little better as well. So anyways, that's it for now. Number 15 tomorrow. All right, so this is the last one in the series, number 15. Let's see how this went. So this is the last one. We'll see. I felt it was okay. I wasn't too tired, but that never means anything. So let's just figure this out. And, right, so let's see where we dive on in. All right, we can go with that. 650, 142. So that is 6 times 6 plus 50. So it's 410.142. And let's see how it happens, huh? All right, let's see here. Yeah, that was a very late slap in the water there. Ah, you can't see a fucking thing. Well, we're going to have to guess at this one because holy crap, you can't. Probably that, I want to say. Okay. So that would no. Okay. 950. That's a good. Okay, that's good. It's going to be a little bit over 22 and a half. So we're going to end on an okay note. So 9 times 60 plus 50 plus 706, 590.706 minus 410, 142, 180 divided by 8. As I said, 2257. So now I have a little Excel thing here. So if we go to, yes, this one, let's add in 20.57. I don't know why it's doing that. I see it. I don't know why it's doing that. God, that's obnoxious. Every time I click, it just, well, we don't have to look at it much. Well, we have to remember it's 2263. All right, 2263 is the average. Okay, it is the average of the 15. That's the number. Now, we didn't hit a nice, we hit a 22.23 somewhere, but we didn't get a 22, we got a 22.12 last time, and let's see that. So let's exit this. Let's save that 2263. And let's look at the last series, which is going to be a nice graph. This is the 50 here. It's 2269. So again, it's not much of an improvement, but it was okay. It was a slight improvement. Again, over here we have, again, I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. So 2212, we have a very good 2212. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's 15 of them. We'll string them together. We'll put this up. This actually is being recorded the day before it's going to go out. So we're just going to hopefully do this 15 of them, string them together, put them up, and and just get it out. But this is basically it. So I really was hoping for something a little more encouraging. We're kind of stabilizing a little too much here. Again, this was a minor improvement, but it's what it is. It's what it is. So 2212, we had that record from last month. It was exactly a month and a day ago. And then we did a 2223, which is good. I got myself nice and hyped up for these, but I can't really, unfortunately, I know when I'm feeling it, but I cannot get to it. I can't force it on myself. So that's unfortunate because the 2223 this time around, I could feel it. The 2212, I could feel it. And now it's like, yeah, I just can't. So, but we ended on a high note, 2257. Overall, it's a little bit less, so that's good. I was hoping for a little more progress, but again, it's one of those psychological things. I just gotta do it, even when I'm not 100% in the mood. Just fucking do it, and that's basically it. The idea is just to go super all out, and that's it. So I don't know what I'm doing exactly. The pull, we will be doing some pull set. I don't know if I'm going to take a break for a few days from all out swimming. I don't know. But we'll get back to a pull set soon. And yeah, that's it for now. And that's all 15.